Well, hello there, Pisces. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are going to see what special gift you are going to receive from the universe in the next 7 days. So we'll take a look at the gift, then we'll see how that's going to impact your energy and how it'll help you to move around obstacles or unblock some blocks so that you can move closer to what your heart desires. All right, let's take a look first at the gift. Instincts. Okay, it says, I act on my instincts and notice the signs and symbols in my life. Okay, so Pisces, you're very intuitive, right? This is you allowing yourself to really listen to your intuition, listen to your instincts, allowing yourself to not be talked out of. There's a strong energy of not being talked out of what you yourself know to be true. This is almost like, I see you, right? I see you for who you are, and the words that are coming out of your mouth are not matching, right? The energy. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we have here. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. I love that. And authenticity, let your truth be heard. I really feel like this is the energy of, I'm trying to think, did you have this a little bit last week? This is the energy of somebody maybe, and I'm not going to say that they're doing it manipulatively, okay, in a bad way, but I feel like somebody is trying to perhaps help you, and yet at the same time their help is not in alignment with what is authentic for you and what it is that you want for yourself. Okay, so this is a little bit of the energy of understanding, like somebody could be trying to give you business advice or life advice or social advice or something, relationship advice, and you're kind of like, it just doesn't seem to be me. It's kind of like, right? It's this energy. Yeah. And it's all about you understanding that you know the best way for you. It's a little bit like, and that's why I kind of think that you had this last week. It's a little bit like, say you were a musician, right? And an agent said, okay, Pisces, I'm going to take you and, I'm going to make you famous. All right. Now, first of all, we got to change your hair. We got to change your clothes. In fact, you got to write some different songs. Okay. And you're like, well, I like the country genre. And they're like, no, rock and roll. Okay. And, you have these beautiful clothes on and you're like, yeah, this is me. And they're like, no, you have to wear all black or whatever it is. Right. It's kind of like that energy of understanding that what is best in alignment with what your soul purpose is. And you could be even saying that to this person. No, I don't think that that's the way I want to go. Yeah, well, you're not going to be a star unless you follow what I want for you to do, right? I know better. There's somebody that I feel like is trying to tell you that they know better. And that could be a family member. It could be, an agent. It could be a teacher. It could be somebody. Yes. And this is you understanding, right? That they're getting in the way. We're going almost straight to the end. You see this person right here? There's somebody that's kind of in the way between you and what it is that you want. It's kind of interesting. I think this is you and what your heart is truly desiring. It's almost like you and your inner self, right? Your authentic version. You're trying to look at your authentic version, your instincts, your intuition. You're looking yourself in the mirror and saying, do I believe what he's saying? Is that true? And I feel like your angels, your guides, right, are coming in and saying, no, Pisces, you know that isn't the way for you. And it's actually giving you this energy of being able to drop the burden of whatever this person, it's a little bit like, let's say you were a musician, right? And this is the look that is authentic to you. And then they come in with this whole new wardrobe. All the clothes are black. They want to cut your hair really short. I'm not saying that that's not a good look. I'm just saying it's not the look that you are wanting, right? That's authentic to yourself. It's not like taking what your look is as an artist and maybe enhancing it. It's completely changing it. This person is telling you you need to completely change who you are or do things in a completely different way, right? And this is a little bit of understanding that when you drop the burden of trying to please this person, because this person seems to think that they know what is right for you. When you allow yourself to no longer step into the energy of trying to please this person and instead say, I think I'll do it my way instead, you get this burst of inspiration and motivation. You see clearly the path that is right for you. It's almost like they're fogging your clarity of yourself because you're in your heart, but I feel like they're telling you you can't be successful if you do it your way. This is you understanding, no, I'm in the flow. I know what is right for me, and I'm allowing myself to go in that direction. You know, we all have times like that when people that truly love us, okay, sometimes don't want us, you know, or try to guide us away from something that we want for ourselves. And there's a variety of reasons, you know, maybe it's going to inconvenience their life, right? Maybe they're afraid that if you go in your authentic path, that it's going to take you away from them. Maybe they're just fearful, right? Maybe sometimes parents do this, right? Because it's kind of like they want you to be safe. There's this energy where I feel like somebody really is trying to help you. It's just that their help is taking you away from being aligned to what it is that you want. Yeah, I think you're seeing, yeah, we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands here. I think part of it is that you're truly embracing, this could be parent energy because we have the Knight of Swords here. Could be parents that you're kind of like, or anybody that's kind of like perhaps ranks over you a little bit in a way. So it can be parents or boss or, you know, a group of people like, you know, like, you know, a realtor or, you know, a bank or something like that. It's almost like you're understanding that the Knight of Swords is not an easy energy. It's almost like you're having to fight for what it is that you want. And the Knight of, the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands are kind of like, no, we know the way, we have the clarity. And you're kind of like, but, right? I'm having to change my energy. Look at how different these energies are. This is where you want to be in the flow. This is going after it in a different way. Like focusing more on the outcome than on the process, or focusing more on making a lot of money instead of your artistic style. This is you saying, I'm going in a new way, right? I'm stepping onto a new path and doing things my way and being inspired, right, by your own sense of knowing what is good for you. And it takes you exactly to where you want to be, which is really beautiful. So, especially in the next 7 days, right? I feel like you're getting clarity about how well your instincts are, about reading other people and listening to what is really best for you, staying authentic to your true self. Okay, let's pull a soul truth card for you. In Pisces, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Am I letting fear stop me? Yeah, I feel like that's that burden, right? You're allowing yourself to drop the burden of not following their way and not being successful, or drop their burden of not pleasing them and then they abandon or reject you, right? This is you, right? All right, let's see what it says. Am I letting fear stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Yeah, it's about allowing yourself not to be fearful that somebody's going to be upset or Or if you don't follow somebody's advice, that you're not going to have the success that you're wanting. This is you understanding, out of all the signs, you are the most intuitive. Listening to what your heart is saying, knowing that your instincts are spot on, staying authentic to you, and knowing that you are headed in the direction for the success that you are wanting. All right, Pisces, I am going to leave it there. I wish you so much love and light. Thank you so much for all your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.